Hi YouTube. This is War Kitten on Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. Don't mess with me. Just watch my review. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. So, yeah, that's coming along. Working with a vocal coach. You know, a lot of villains, they ignore the evil laugh, and that's just about standards, really. Anyways, this week's vlog is my review of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. This movie is utterly fantastic, and I will tell you why. Because it shows exactly why other villains have failed, namely Dr. Horrible, where I have succeeded. That is simply because Dr. Horrible is not very horrible. He shows way too much emotion. Let me just give you a quick breakdown of what happened and why Dr. Horrible was Dr. Not So Horrible. Let's see, he's got a blog where he talks to fans. Villains don't have fans, and if they do, don't talk to your fans, villains. You have to loathe your fans, because to be a villain is to be alone. Secondly, never divulge your plans on your blog. As the police and Captain Hammer showed Dr. Horrible, it's easy for the authorities to find out your plan that way. Like, if I was gonna plan to go and plant explosives underneath of a large bank and rob all the gold bars there in order to buy a lifetime supply of catnip and then use that to command all the cats in the world to do my bidding and steal all the valuables in the world so that I could hold the White House for ransom, I wouldn't say something like that on this blog. Shit. Remind me to clip that out later. Dr. Horrible goes along, shares all his evil plans on his blog, and he wants to get into this league of super evil or whatever. And it's run by a guy named Bad Horse. Let's get with it here. Horses can't be bad. You need to be like Bad Cat. Anyways, he goes to try and commit a crime, and right when he's going to do that, he sees Penny, and she talks to him for the first time, and whoop-de-doo, he ends up screwing up his plan. I don't know if I can blame that one on Penny, or just on the fact that his horrible steering mechanism was horrible and sucked, and he couldn't steer it properly. But then he almost kills Penny, saves her, Captain Hammer takes the credit, and here goes this love triangle of blah de blah blah blah, emotional mess, wreck, sing song, la la. And let's make the long story short. Captain Hammer gets the girl, Dr. Horrible feels extra evil, decides that to get into this league of evil, he's going to kill Captain Hammer because Bad Horse tells him that that's the only way, he has to murder somebody. And so he tries to kill Captain Hammer. His plan backfires because he spends too much time singing, and then Captain Hammer tries to kill Dr. Horrible with Dr. Horrible's own gun, but the gun backfires, hurts Captain Hammer, and kills Penny. And then Dr. Horrible is forced to realize that everything he ever wanted all along was Penny, and now she's gone, and so he's lost everything, and his fallback is to be evil, and it becomes a hollow shell of an evil life. He realizes, I think, that he didn't really want to be a villain. And that's the problem. If you don't really want to be a villain, don't be a villain. Don't be a villain. I'm a villain because I want to be a villain. I love this movie. So let's recap some of the highlights. The actors are hilarious and amazing. The musical numbers are hilarious and amazing. It's decently shot. I love some of the special effects they do, how cheesy and awesome at the same time they are. Pretty decent storyline. I mean, I'm a villain, so I'm not gonna go ahead and say it was awesome or anything, but I will rate it 9.5 catnaps out of 10. That's pretty good. And all in all, this movie has everything that it needs to have to succeed. Just want to say a couple more words about this movie. I really do think it's a fantastic film, joking aside. As a villain, I can really appreciate this movie. The director did a really good job of capturing the hardships of being a villain, even if Dr. Horrible was a bit of a pansy. He's an awesome, cool guy. NPH, awesome, cool. Can't really beat that. I mean, he may not be a great villain, but he's a great person. Oh, you want to be a villain too? You're kidding. What a crazy random happenstance. Alright guys, so that was my review. If you didn't like it, good. I'm a villain. You're not supposed to like what I do. And if you did like it, please write your address in the comments below so I can come and vilify you. You're not supposed to like what villains say. I guess I should tell you to like and subscribe, but I'm a villain, so I'll just threaten you instead. If you don't like and subscribe, well, let's just say your front yard could make a very good litter box. It just makes me want to sing. If I throw poison in the water main, with my freeze ray I will stop the world.